Beep boop bop, beep boop bop. What's going on, Big? What do we have here, everyone? Listen up. Today we will talk about a lot of different things. What we boop, beep boop, beep do not compute. What is doing BR? What going on is you? What's up, everybody? What is good? What is good? All right, so I hopefully have found a way to deal with the camera freezes. So yes, I think it was a problem with one of my driver updates or software updates, but I think it should be good now. Then again, with technology, you never know. You never really know. And look at me nowadays. You know, coming online with the greasy hair. I'm one step closer into Weeb Ascension. Please send me your blessings. Send me your prayers. One of these days, I'm gonna get baptized as a true weeaboo out here, and you know, really start to fit in with my brethrens and sisters. All right. So as you guys can see, the title, no title, don't know, realistically don't know, don't have really many goals. Then again, live streams don't really have a sense of direction nowadays, you know. I especially for Genshin live streams. So today we do have an account review. Ivy says, go shower already. No. We gotta bathe in this for a little bit. I'll probably shower after this. Always best to shower before I go to sleep, you know. Showering before I go to sleep, you just feel good laying in bed. All right. I've had a long day. All right. I've had a long day. Today's been a long day. A lot of work being done, but you know, it's always nice coming back down here, chilling with the squad, with the Tusk gang. What kind of stream is this? I don't know. I might surprise you guys a little bit. All right. I'm just letting y'all know. I have something in the wraps. So just saying. Anyways, like I was saying, we're gonna be starting with an account review today. Of whose viewers, of course. I don't know if they are in chat. I hope they are, because we were talking just 30 minutes ago. So the point with these account reviews nowadays is both to share progress from people, also to take a look at what people can push towards. Ooh, exciting stuff, right? Exciting stuff. So let me take a look at this particular account. I'm just looking into. So they are a spender. Okay. They've spent some money. Ah. Okay, they have welcome moon. They didn't buy the skins. What else? I'm not showing you guys everything just yet. I'm gonna jump into the account once I figured out everything. All right. Okay. I see. All right. Cools. Let's go into the character archives and let's start here. All right. So Dante, welcome. Jason, Leon, too many bad investments, they say. Well, we'll see about that. Let's jump in right here. Everybody, settle down. We're doing an account review. Yeah. This essentially is the one we're looking at today. This is somebody's account. Do have that Sangonomiya already. Actually, should we move the chat to this side? I think that's better. I think that there's less obstruction on that side. You know what I really need, chat? A little sidetracked. You know what I really need for live streaming? Is like a proper live stream border. Like you guys know what I mean? So here, fancy me. I mean, humor me. don't fancy me. Humor me a bit. So for example, if the game was like over here or something, you know, and the chat was over here, and I'm like down here, and we got all the weird stuff going on over there. That probably would have been way better. But then again, you know, I am just myself, so yeah. We will worry about that once we get there. All right, but today we're gonna be. I don't know if this would be a whale account. We would have to look at constellations, but I'm leaning more to a whale that we may be looking at here. Right? Again, yes, another whale. This whale seemed to have dispersed their resources a little more comparatively to the previous one. And I remember he did mention that made some bad investments. And the first character we have to look at is Kokomi. Okay. Did pick up that right, and don't have Ayaka and don't have Kazuha. That's a oopsie, but does have Venti. So good. Good to see Venti in the roster. A little sad to see Kazuha being skipped along with Kamisato Ayaka. But then again, there were news back then of Raiden coming the very next patch. So can you really blame the guy? You know, sometimes budgets can be tight. You don't want to... we're going to have to see how many constellations Raiden has, all right? So let's take a look. The only character 5 stars that they don't have are Klee, Eula, Kazuha, and Ayaka. Kind of a big Sag skipping Ayaka as well, because she's definitely one of the more popular units nowadays in the Abyss. Very fun to play with freeze comms, very low risk, and highly consistent as well. So that's another thing. Hu Tao is secured along with Ganyu. Yep, Ganyu is also secured. So when you're talking about meta-wise, you're completely fine. You're good to go. Just for a couple particular really strong compositions, you're missing the core components. Would have really loved to see that Ayaka or Kazuha instead of the what's the character? I already forgot her name. Kokomi. Yes, Kokomi. All right, let's take a look at Raiden Shogun. Ooh, got that C4, but didn't unlock it. No wonder. Skipped both of the banners. skipped both to get Raiden. Makes sense. Oh, now chat's covering that. Bring chat back here. And then chat's covering this. Put chat over here. I don't know. Okay, we'll just slap chat over here. It's fine. Got that C4 Raiden, which is good. I would have, like, honestly, C2, C3 would have been enough, no? Like, why all the way to C4? C6. C6. Okay, C4. Okay, very nice, very nice. C4 Jean is like, it's a sweet spot, especially with, opens up some crazy pairing with Xiao. Kazuha potentially as well, right? Really, really strong unit at C4. Really strong regardless, but at C4, she really starts to kick it up a notch, all right? C2, great. Great. High value constellations. Ooh, we're on a whale account. This is a whale. Whale identified. Ah, whale. Whale identified. Yes. Yes. C4 paired with Zhao C6. Ooh. Gotta give it that French kiss. C6 Venti! Would have really loved to take this C6 and slap it onto Zhongli. Instead. C4 Kaching, nice. C3 Hu Tao. Okay. I always thought Hu Tao C2 to be a little... like, it's okay, but compared to her C1, C2, it's just like, eh. C4's alright as well. It's decent. More support. C6 Hu Tao is pretty good, but I wouldn't say Hu Tao C6 is like substantially... like, comparatively to other C6 in the game, Hu Tao C6 doesn't really scream like, wow, wow, wow. Whereas Ganyu C6 is, bro. Should have taken this C6 and slapped it onto Ganyu. That would have been high value. C0. It's insane. So, like, some of these accounts I reviewed, you have a C6 Mona, but Diluc is still stuck at C0. It's the same with my account. We're just cursed. Some accounts are just cursed. I really wanted Diluc back when the game just came out, and I'd spent quite a bit of money on the earlier banners, trying to, like, on the limited banners, hoping to get Diluc as an off banner, but no, never happened. Chi-Chi, Jean, Chi-Chi, Kaching, Mona, Kaching, Jean. It's just... and then Diluc, eventually. I did get Diluc on the Hu Tao banner. So, yeah, when it comes to bad investment, I think this one definitely... if you were regardless going to get a C6 character, this one on Ganyu would have been phenomenal. Oh, let's look. Unfortunate, unlucky. C4 minimum for Xiangling. Yeah, C6 all the way. C6. So for a character for an account like this, Chi-Chi tax has been paid. Chi-Chi tax has been free-to-play players, you guys could sigh in relief. This man has been paying his Chi-Chi taxes. We're doing good. C0 Albedo, nothing to complain there. C0, nothing to complain. What? This is a hard flex. C5 Kaya. Wow, that is truly a hard flex. C6 Barbara, of course. C6. Okay, I'm guessing. Right, because you skipped Ayaka, right? You skipped Ayaka. I believe, was she on Ayaka's banner? No, you skipped somebody that she was... you skipped the 5-star that she was on. But she was on Tartaglia's banner. No? Was she not on... wait, what was her original banner? She was on Kazuha's banner and he skipped that. But when she originally came out, what banner who was she with? Ah, okay. I see. Aloy, of course, sitting at 1 out of 20. Next to Amber. next to Jin Yan. I see you. I see you. Where's your Kokomi? 79 out of 80. Uh, uh, oh no! My heart! Uh, you have C1 Kokomi. You have C1 Kokomi. But you don't have C1 Hu Tao. Oh. Did you get two in the same temple? Is that why? Is that what happened? Wow. What's the weapon? Because considering you didn't get her weapon, I'm going to assume this happened in the same temple. That's just what I'm going to assume because there's no other way to justify what's going on here. Oh, same temple and the only temple. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Or else poor Ganyu here, because I do see you have her leveled, and you have the Amos bow at like R2, right? So I'm assuming you're gonna be getting Ganyu C1 at least for her rerun. Just taking a guess. You seem to have built her up. You got her all the way to Ascension 6, right? So yeah. Ah, you try to hunt for her weapon, but the game ended up giving you J Cutter. Let me tell you something, man. You won. That's called winning. We oh wait what? I mean, you're still winning, okay? You're still winning. Honestly, this weapon. Oh wait, but you don't have Kazuha. But you don't have Kazuha. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of tricky, isn't it? Kaching though? Oh. What? Oh, Kaching. Oh wait. Huh. Yeah, never mind. That's kind of pain. That's kind of pain, dude. Actually, you could slap the Festering Desire onto Albedo and give Ben no. That's not gonna work. You should slap this onto oh, actually, could this work on Bennett? Can the I think Aquila Favonia can work on Bennett, but then that means you would have to run more energy recharge on his. Whatever, man. Okay, fine. You're not winning. All right. I give up. You're not winning because you don't have Kazuha. You lost. You lost out. Okay. Okay. I said it. I said it. You just don't have enough optimal sword users to make good use of another. Actually, if we're really gonna be picky here, you know what? You're winning. You're winning because this can go on Albedo. You're winning. You won. You're winning. Yes. This is big wins. Look, I already swapped it on for you, man. Just go farm out the stuff and yeah, your Albedo is going to be cracked beyond belief. Trust me, Geo meta is coming back. You guys know what's happening in patch 2.3, right? Geo meta's coming back. Geo meta's coming back. Master Ito's coming in. Sliding into my DMs. Yeah, slide into my DMs. Can slide into other places too. What? Excuse me? Anyways, just ignore what I said at the end there, getting a little too excited for Mr. Ito there. So Jason has been asking me regarding in what to pursue next for this particular account. All right. So Jason, why didn't you activate this? So I'm not going to activate it just because you didn't activate it, so I don't want to ruin your setup or whatnot. Let's take a let's take a look at your couple of your C6 characters and their wow, you have 4 winged spears. Give me one, man. I need one. Alright. Rise Malcolm says use Jade Cutter on Kaya. That works too. That works too. Do you have Kaya built? Is my question. You had a C5 Kaya, right? No, he doesn't have it built. So let's start with your Zhao. So your Zhao, I'm gonna guess, is one of your stronger units. 80.5. Wow, giving me goosebumps, man. Solid unit. 22. Honestly, at this point, I would slap Staff of Homa on him. Like, I'll switch it back. Don't worry, I'll switch it back. Would this not be stronger? Is my question. Would this not be stronger? Because he loses HP anyways. Yeah, we like ideally we want like more crit rate. We're overstacked on crit damage, but dude, the amount of times this character can spam his hit in his burst skill, this is like cracked. This is like insanely cracked. And he's gonna be running lower on HP a lot of the times as well. So you're gonna get that big PP slap on this big PP slap on this unit. But then again, this is a solid setup as well. Very consistent damage output. Of course, we got the 2-piece Viridescent, 2-piece Gladiator. Let's take a look. Wow. Look at that. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh. 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 Getting a little getting a little steamy in here now, are we? Ooh. 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 Oh. Wow, 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 wow. These we have a Zhao main, do we now? Look at that. Holy smokes. Yeah, and this Zhao is C6, people. Remember, the amount of hits this character can get in during the attack windows is like absolutely insane. A completely different unit when it comes to C6, right? Probably one of the better C6s, but the cost to get here is very treacherous. So the cost to get here is very treacherous because C4, one of the weirder constellations in the game. Honestly, one of the weirder ones. But pairing this with Staff of Homa, you got a cracked character. Really, pairing this with the Staff of Homa, your defense doubles once your HP drops below 50%. So you start losing HP slower and slower. Right? Then again, his burst skills just eats through his HP regardless. So, you know, it's weird. It's weird. This one, C1 is okay. This one's alright. It's okay. It's good when you run batteries with him. Alright, his C2. So Zhao definitely cracked out. Now you also have a C6 Tartaglia. So did you get his weapon though? You did not. He did not get his weapon. He did not get his weapon. But you have him at C6. Let's take a look. 74. Wow, you like that consistency, don't you? Right? I can feel it. You like that consistency of getting a higher crit rate over, you know, crit damage. Respect. Respect. You also skipped Yoimiya's weapon, right? Yeah, you skipped Yoimiya's weapon as well. 2 Heart of Depth, 2 Gladiator. Why don't you run the 4 Heart of Depth? Because you have C6 Tartaglia. That means he's going to be your main DPS, no? Is there a reason? Is there a reason why you chose to go with the 2 and 2? Honestly, I do think the Heart of Depth is going to be great, like attack and charge attack damage. Oh, it's too hard to... Bro, Look at your account. There's nothing that's too hard to farm. you shouldn't have you shouldn't be struggling with anything. Wait, yeah, look, what? What are you fighting? What are you? Are we talking about the same domain? Does Goku spawn in your domain? Is that why? Wait, why? Wait, where? It's this one, right? This one. I mean, it is a hell of a grind, but holy smokes, a C6 Tartaglia deserves that 4-piece Heart of Depth, my friend. Oh, bad RNG. After using elemental, but look at that. That's 30% boost. That's a 30% boost you're leaving on the table. Oh, let's take a look at your I mean, these aren't cracked either. Wait, that's a crit rate headpiece. That's a crit rate headpiece. This is better. This is better. Wait. So you really, realistically, you just need a good sand piece for Tartaglia, right? Realistically speaking, you just need a good sand piece for four-piece Heart of Depth. This one is good. I think. Yeah. So definitely, Jason, one of the next things to do, go back, get Child his 4-piece Heart of Depth. I wouldn't say that's a priority though, because we haven't finished looking at everything. But definitely, that's something I would dump some resin into. Also, saving some resin for Toma's release is also gonna be wise, because I do anticipate Toma to work well with Tartaglia. Maybe we'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right, we'll see. So we work through both of these talents. 9, 12, 12, of course. 10, 13, 13. Okay. Oh my god. Of course, Zhao Main. So let's take a look at Raiden over here. Bada beam, bada boom. Beam, boom, boom. Got the weapon. Emblem of Severed Fate. Let's see if what kind of okay, you're running the energy recharge, Raiden. That's good. That's good. Very nice. You got that C4, I believe, right? So C3, but you got C4, but you haven't activated it. Nothing to really pick and prod at over here, realistically, because I think, yeah, I mean, your artifact substats are solid. You're running her with, Sarah. Okay. Huh. I'm assuming you're also working on this one as well. You're working on Sarah's artifacts too. Got Mona with Sith. Twirling Tails also work really well on Mona, but don't need to force it. God damn though, C6 Mona. Whew. Not gonna lie to you, I never even read past C2 for Mona, because I don't want to manifest. You know what I mean? I don't want things to manifest. You know, when you dig a little too deep, things start happening. So I don't want to manifest Mona too much. Haven't really read up to her C6. I'm gonna assume it's pretty solid. Uh, but yeah, apart from that, wait, wait. Are you? You're gutting my boy. You're gutting my boy. Then again, all the pole arms are on other characters. Probably, do you usually run this with him? I'm assuming with this setup, you likely usually run this one, right? Skyward. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Makes sense. So that one probably just jumps around. You got the you're running the attack geo crit rate. Okay. Yeah, so Jason's saying he does run not the Favonius. This one. Skyward on Zhongli whenever he is running him. Which is smart. Talent 889, more than enough, very capable. So when you're running that, your crit rate is still hurting a little bit though. I mean, your crit damage is still hurting a little bit though. But I guess you're going more for the spam, right? You're going for the spammable side as opposed to the you're also what's One moment. What's your energy recharge? 170. Okay, that's good enough. I was just thinking because I was thinking if you're gonna go energy recharge, you might as well go all the way. But then again, looking at it like this is good enough. This is fine. So we can switch this back because that's what you had. It's fine. He's not going to be doing like big PP damage, but then again, Zhongli, his meteor comes down for the CC and a bit of damage. It's manageable. It's up to people's preference. You get his burst up more often in exchange. Now, as a Kaching player, I do have to take a look at your Kaching. 65, very good. 207, strong, 131. Electro 46. Running the Jade Cutter. Yes. Are you running electric? Oh no, you're running a burst build. A burst build, Kaching. Wow. Solid artifact. Look, this man's been dodging his defensive stats like no other, right? I haven't seen another man capable of dodging defense stats so successfully. Dude, I swear, you might have some trouble in the future if a defensive character ever does roll around, though. Just say it. Oh, this is okay. Rolled into Elemental Mastery, I believe, yeah? Wait, is this a... Everything went into Elemental Mastery. Holy smokes. Wow. Electro damage. Wow, got that fat double crit damage roll. I spoke too soon. Defense percent claims another victim along with HP percent. They go hand in hand. But still able to get that double crit damage roll. Commendable. Very commendable. Okay, and this one wraps it up pretty well. Okay, very solid headpiece. Honestly, yeah, this is fine. Kaching's burst skill is pretty solid. Got it to level 9. 889. Okay. It's fine. Good to see people still have Kaching built. Even have the weapon on her. It's always nice to see that. So, take a look at Hu Tao. 55, 202. Yeah. And the 4-piece Crimson Witch, of course, one of the most straightforward units alive. Are you building HP? Yes, you are. Very solid. But ooh, it's okay. Doesn't hurt that much. You already got once you get one roll into a crit rate and a couple into crit damage, it's fine losing one to defense. One's pretty good. Arrow, good. I mean, you can't really complain, right? As long as down here is like not flat HP percentage, defense percentage, and like some random mumbo jumbo. This is good. This is really good. Crit rate, Headpiece, yes, because you're running Staff of Homa. Still got that nice substat rolled into it. Rolled into attack quite a bit. Then again, for Hu Tao, you do want that HP. You don't mind it. Hmm. Honestly, for this particular account, I find it difficult that you would struggle with anything in the game. There's nothing in the game that you should be remotely struggling with. Going forward, I would try to pump up Ganyu's constellations if you can. Luckily, she will be getting a rerun soon-ish, I think. It has to be soonish. Either next patch or the patch after that. Ganyu should be making a return. Apart from that, farming up Tartaglia is gonna be really good. 4 stars, I think 4 stars that you can really try to have some fun with is Rosaria. I honestly think you can build up Rosaria. She can pair pretty well with a lot of cryo units. Cryo units should go in pairs anyways. Do you have Diona? You should have Diona, right? Diona should be pretty built. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Not everybody has to build Diona, but something to work towards are definitely to pump up the cryo units here. These two are pretty good. If I had to pick one, it's Diona takes priority. Builder to like level 70 Ascension 4. More than enough. More than enough. So level 70 Ascension 4. Get her the bow. Where's that bow? You should have it. Sacrificial bow. Okay, you have refinement 2. Slap that on her. There you go. You're well on your way. Wow. You're well on your way for a very solid combo attack. Because running Ganyu right now, like you can say like, okay, well, running Ganyu is fine because I have Zhongli, but then again, Zhongli is not gonna give you that cryo resonance. So cryo resonance, very, very solid. A 15% crit rate bonus, right? I'm not tripping. 15%. So Ganyu paired with blah 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 blah, paired with Diona, paired with blah 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 blah. All right, whoever you want to pair. So you got Jiangling up here. I see you're focused very much on the damage aspect, right? Everybody up here, up until here, is damage oriented, except for Zhongli. But even Zhongli is a damage amplification through his elemental skill charge. The held effect. So up until here, you're very overbuilt into offense. I get it. Big damage. I understand. From here, you still got Beidou, you got Jingchu, so quite a bit of damage. Quite a bit of. Oh wait, no, you have Jean. Never mind. So Jean is like your only defensive. Jean is like your only defensive unit. Your Diluc is underbuilt, you say. Ascension 6 though. That's quite the resource to put in. I mean, I wouldn't say the account is bad. It's still a very good account. You poured a lot of resources into the right positions, into the right units. You shouldn't. I'm gonna. Yeah, you see, like the man's not struggling whatsoever. The man's not struggling at all. This account can crush out any event at any difficulty the moment it's released. So like the man is doing fine, all right? It's just going forward, rounding out builds and having more options in the game. Definitely Diona. Raise Diona up. That's the one main thing I would really advise you on focusing. Like if you get your account today, just go away, level her up. Don't even need to get her to Ascension 5. Really, Ascension 4 with good artifacts is great. All right, Diona can run the 4-piece Noblesse, which is honestly her best set. I think 4-piece Noblesse is very solid. Or you can run 2-piece Noblesse, and if you really heavily rely her on healing, then you can get the 2-piece Maiden. Right? But 4-piece Noblesse, she's also very strong with damage amplification with the Noblesse effect, along with damage mitigation. She has a shield. I believe her burst also cleanses. Let me see. Was it her burst? Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Does her burst not cleanse? I thought... I remember something in her kit cleanses debuffs. So like, she's a whole kit. She's a whole package. And will cause your activator to become affected by cryo at the point of formation for a short duration. Ah. I guess that's what it is. Doesn't work the same way as Jean though. Jean is a beast. Where is it? I believe Jean's burst skill cleanses wait, does Jean's burst skill cleanse corrosion? It does not, right? Does it cleanse corrosion? Did I misread somewhere? It does not. Okay. Yeah, that would have been broken. But nothing can cleanse corrosion until Dendro comes out. Flowcat? See where I'm going with this? See where Mihoyo's going with this? So, listen, chat. You guys think corrosion is going to be the end of the anti-shield meta? You guys think that's going to be it? You think Mihoyo's done with fondling your shield units? No. No. Corrosion is just the beginning. Wait until in the future they're going to release another thing called Rot. And then there's going to be another thing called Decay. And then there's going to be another thing called... I don't know. I don't know. But honestly, going forward, Shield meta is going to be regulated through new content. It's fine. It's fine. And the only good way to deal with them are going to be Dendro healers. Woo-wee! The best way to counter future metas are going to be Dendro healers. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. So, with that said, I think this account overall is very solid. A lot of these characters, it's good to see Fischl also build. You optimize them at level 84. it's pretty cool. You're pretty optimized when it comes to resource investment. But yeah, Diona, finish off Tartaglia, and also potentially get Rosaria up there as well. you're needing a little more of these supportive units comparatively to the more offensive ones. So that's my conclusion here. Thank you so much for offering your account, my friend, to for review. All right. So for others who want their accounts to be reviewed, I don't go too in details and I try not to go in and mess around with it, but I just take a look at your investment, your resource, and going forward, what you can do to round out more of your team comps and options here. So if you want to have your account reviewed, you have to be a channel member to have priority. Channel members always do have priority when it comes to account reviews, account summons, blah, 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 blah. All right. All that. Thank you so much for offering your account. It's a great account. I'm going to log out now. As you can see, I didn't do anything to your account. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here, still a lot of wishes, no more gems. So good luck on Ganyu when she does make a return. All right. Jason Leons is asking, should you pull the Tartaglia weapon? I'm still building this weapon up. I pulled this weapon and I have a Skyward Harp at level 90. I have the whatchamacallit. I have the other weapon at level 80. Yoimiya. So I'm gonna make a video testing that. So that should be coming out by Saturday. So wait out a couple more days. Wait out a couple more days and see if it's actually worth the upgrade. Because honestly, look at it. Oh, look at it like this. If you get Tartaglia his weapon, oh. Huh. See, my question for you is then, how much do you want to play Yoimiya? Honestly, this is a real question because if you're getting Tartaglia's weapon, it's only because you want to free up the Skyward Harp or the new weapon for Yoimiya, because you skipped Yoimiya's weapon. So your Yoimiya, since you have her, you might as well use her eventually, right, as an option in your team build. But then again, she is C0, so she's quite a bit of... Yeah, nah, I would skip it. Honestly, I would skip it. You have Hu Tao, you have Diluc. They're all already built up. Hu Tao C3. There's almost never you would use Yoimiya over Hu Tao. It just doesn't make sense. If you need a Pyro character, you got Hu Tao already built. And if you need a second Pyro character for whatever reason, you need 2 Pyro characters in 2 different teams, you already got Diluc. And let me guess, your Diluc should have... Yeah, you got the Wolves Great. So no, skip it. Skip it. Skip it. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Honestly, right now, your money, your resources should be poured more into Ganyu. Ganyu's already built up. You have her weapon at R2. Getting Ganyu at Constellation 1 is going to be a big PP boost. Trust. All right, trust. Big PP boost. Ganyu. You can get this to level 9. Just save this way. When Ganyu does get a rerun, you don't need to spend money. You don't need to pull out your wallet. All right, you can instead give that money to me. Take your wallet and ship it to me. But I would skip. All right, I would skip. Tartaglia is sitting solid. R2 Skyward Harp. I don't know how... It is a pretty... Yeah, and your crit rate is already sky high. That one's going to bring it to 85%. So why? Like, why? Why? What's the point? You know what I mean? For how much? You haven't summoned, right? You haven't summoned at all on this banner. Yeah, you haven't summoned at all. Nah. Skip. 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 You really... It's also because do you really want to risk getting memory of dust? You know what's going to be dust after you pull on this banner? Your wallet. All right, so hey, you're sitting fine, you're sitting good. I would skip, save your money, wait for Ganyu. All right, you already have her built. You just need some constellations to really pick it up. Maybe even 20 in. You know what that thing is called? Sunk cost fallacy. You guys know what that is? I keep mentioning this stuff in my videos, all right? In my videos. You guys really need to, for people who don't know, you guys really need to read up on some of this stuff, because how Mihoyo gets you right here, right? How Mihoyo gets you is with this BS. Oh, right here. Been already incurred and cannot be recovered. Some costs are more contract with the process costs or future costs that may be avoided if action is taken. You don't want to go balls deep. You don't want to go balls deep. Here. The sunk cost fallacy describes our tendencies to follow through on an endeavor if we have already invested time, effort, or money into it, whether or not the current cost outweighs the benefit. Don't do this. Don't do this. It's such, like, it's something I believe it's as old as time, as since back in the beginning when humans were capable of trading, of losing something. This has screwed us in the bum, all right? Sometimes it's best to just let it go. Just let it go, especially since it carries over, Jason. It carries over. So it's best to wait for like a future banner. How many Staff of Homas do you got? How many Staff of Homas you got? Honestly, I would go for more Staff of Homas, because you don't have enough to go around right now, right? Yeah, you got one. Just wait for Staff of Homa to come back. Get another Staff of Homa. Slap the new Staff of Homa onto Zhongli. You're solid. This is the good thing about pity carrying over, right? That's why it's good. That's why people have been asking for this in gacha games. Gacha games has also evolved since the very beginning. I remember back when I first started playing gacha games, holy shit, that stuff was predatory as hell. And thank goodness it got to the point where, you know, laws and regulations had to be put in place. Like, hold up, what the is going on over here? You're scamming money off of teenagers now? Right? So it's good that we have pity, and we have pity that also carries over into future banners. So looking forward to that, I honestly would suggest going for Staff of Homa. All right. Solid? Real solid? Good, good. Good talk. All right. So, chat. I know at least one person is going to be very, very excited with me sharing this news. Because I see this person in chat says, Erotic Walrus is slapping our hands as we reach for our wallets. Your name is Mobius, and I recognize that name. In fact, I also recognize that profile picture. Do you know why? Do you know why? Golly. Because I am damn near out of content to play. Yes, I did close Genshin. Because... One moment. Because hold up. Because I started a Honkai account. Holy smokes. Bada bing, bada boom. What the jeebus is this? Listen. Listen. All right? This is not about to turn into a Honkai stream. I'm just about to get in here and show you guys some of the stuff. Some of the stuff Honkai players gets. Wait, this is a really bad start. The first thing we jumped into was a top-up event. Wait, what? Are we all getting screwed equally here? Are we all getting screwed equally here as players of Mahoyo's subjects, minions? Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Mailbox? Nothing. What's LTO? What's bundles? Ooh! Wait, no, Walrus. No, not the shiny gems. No, I cannot. Alright? Where is dem Halloween events? Where is dem giveaway goodies? Is this the only event going on right now? Wait. This is a hard shaft. Wait, what is going on in Honkai? Wait, I swear Honkai was like we had Honkai people, you know, screaming at me being like, Walrus, check out Honkai. We get all the good stuff for Honkai. Oh, anniversary is tomorrow. Is that right now? Is that right now? So this whole thing, this whole interface is about to like light up tomorrow, correct? Okay. I thought I was tripping. All right. I thought I was tripping. Honestly, I started Honkai as a like, whoa, wait, whoa, what? Holy, wait, oh, gems. Oh, don't mind if I do. Gems. Truly outrageous. They're truly outrageous. Nope. More gems? Any more gems? Maybe? Growth boost. Oh. No, I cannot swipe. Stop enticing me. I cannot. Supply? New. Whoa, what is this? What is this? I don't know what any of this is. All right? I'm gonna guess these are banners, right? These are banners. What? These are weapons? What? My weapons don't look like that. Genshin weapons don't look like this. Wait. Weapons in Honkai are more waifus? What? I'm confused. I'm overwhelmed. I'm getting strong lesbian vibes, which I'm totally into. I want this character. All right, Stygian Nymph. I'm loving it. I hope when I play this character, both of them comes out. I love me waifus. I love me these kind of, you know, Yuri sisterly vibes. Hey, I dig it. All right, I want this unit, but I'm not about to pull out my wallet. All right, Mahoya, you ain't getting me. You ain't getting me with this stuff. Hersher of Reason. Argent Knight. Artemis, she already looks like doo-doo. This one looks like she can be very strong. But also, I don't know. She looks like a support. This looks like your premier DPS. This right here. This is where them deeps are at. All right? All right. But I'm broke in this game. All right? I just started. I don't know what this is. Wishing well. New. Wait, where's Mobius? Mobius. Hello? Are you still in chat, Mobius? Where's Mobius? She comes out. So tomorrow is like a big update for this game. Oh, so I'm one day too early. Is that what you guys are telling me? I'm one day too early. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? This looks nope, nope, don't wanna I don't wanna Stigmata? Ah. Ah, yes. Honkai people be having it good now, don't they? Plasma. Wait, do I have all this stuff? Is this what I currently have? Oh no, forge. Okay, I can forge all that. I was like, there's no way I have any of this stuff, right? Okay, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. Okay. No! 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 Mahoyo! Mahoyo, stop! No! 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 Oh! Oh! Holy shit! Oh! This is too dangerous. We need to get out of here. Oh! 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 Oh my god. Oh, that's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. Whew. Nope, not today. Not today. We's not gonna lose today. I promise you guys, till the end of time, I will not wail. I will not wail in Honkai. I will not spend money in Honkai. Honkai is affiliated with Mihoyo, and currently, Mihoyo has shown that they are not, at least through Genshin, that they are not going to get too much more of my money. All right, I'll get the characters, I'll get the weapons that I want for Genshin. I'll stick with Genshin. I'm gonna stay free to play in Honkai. I'm gonna gauge the free to play experience because from Genshin I've seen that free to play in Genshin is pretty lucrative. You're not gonna be getting a crazy amount of units. You're not gonna be getting all the 5 stars that you want, depending on how Mihoyo spaces them out. But honest to God, you're getting some pretty decent characters every now and then, as long as you're willing to save and plan ahead. All right, so let's see. Honkai is definitely, I played a couple, as you guys saw, I was like level 16. I played a bit. It reminds me a lot of Arknights. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of Arknights and stuff like that. It's instance based, which is nice, and it's also of course gated by resource. You can't just play it all day nonstop. It doesn't work that way. All right, it's still a gated game, but I do hear people say that they're a lot more. How should I put this? Mihoyo is a lot more lenient with resource when it comes to Honkai. So it's fast paced. Yeah, it has a fast paced action sequence. I find it very enjoyable. It's very satisfying, and I also kept hearing people say the story is really good. But then again, Genshin's strong suit has been its combat, its story as well. So I feel like they took models in Genshin also feels more fluid. Characters move better in Genshin. They just feel more real. Honestly, that's how I see it. Kim Jong-un coming in. Welcome, welcome. Says hi Walrus, hi Huanglei, and hello chat. What's going on, my friend? Boloyage. good evening. We went through an account review. We jumped in Honkai, took a little pika here, but apparently we were 1 day too early. All right, so I'm gonna wait until Honkai's anniversary event tomorrow to come out, and we're gonna be doing some direct comparisons. I'm gonna be looking into Honkai and kind of seeing that Genshin should be an evolution, right? Genshin should be an evolution of Honkai. They took what they learned from Honkai, what made it successful, what made things work, and they should have brought it to Genshin and just made it better. It's evident with the graphics, it's evident with their engine, it's evident, I think, apart from music, because I think Honkai nailed the music pretty solid as well. But apart from that, most of the visuals have been generally up like an update. But then again, they haven't really animated Genshin Impact. They've done animations for Honkai, right? I've seen the animations even in game through the storytelling. They do use like studio quality animation sequences, which is very pleasing to play through, much more immersive. Granted, we also do have those cutscenes in Genshin, but they're using the in-game character models, right? They're using the 3D ones as opposed to the 2D ones. So we will see. We will see. My Honkai experience, GC Murillo coming in with a 50 says Honkai Impact more like Depression Impact. You're referring to the story, right? People keep telling me like the story, once you get into the story, it really fucks you up. Good. It's just, I don't mind getting messed up unless it's done directly by the company. I don't mind that their bodies of work mess me up, but if the company mess me up, like how Mihoyo's been doing, doesn't feel too good. But when I'm playing through the game and it drives my emotions and I get messed up that way, more than happy to, all right? More than happy to. But I don't like getting a stick rammed up my ass every other patch by the company. I mean, I could do a story playthrough for you guys, but then again, do people want that? Do people want to see YouTubers play through Honkai story and bawling their eyes out? I gotta say, I've only cried a handful of times when only watching movies, animes. Only watching through movies and animes. I think I cried during Clannad. I don't know. Do you guys know Clannad? How old do you guys how the older animes do you guys know? Clannad for me is a pretty old anime. Cried during Clannad. Cried a couple times during One Piece, the older episodes of One Piece. And then what else? What's another one? Movie-wise, pretty recently, I guess the most recent movie was Interstellar when Cooper saw his kids grow up. When you guys remember? Okay, spoiler for Interstellar. Spoiler for Interstellar. All right, I said it. So when Cooper came back from the planet, from the gravity thing where they wasted a lot of time, and then he got a bunch of tape, right? He got a bunch of things he has to go through for his kids that's been sending it to him. So I watched that, and I think that was one of the more recent movies that got me crying. And yeah, I don't cry that often, people. Don't cry that often. So we'll see what we'll see what Honkai can do. All right, we'll see. Now here's my question to you guys: is the story complete for Honkai? I did not cry for Violet Evergarden. Okay, story's not complete. Because right now, call me Hopium. I'm probably one of the few Hopium filled creators out there. When it comes to Genshin's future, honestly, I think looking to Honkai is a good indication of how Genshin could develop as a game. Their model, right, going forward. So here's the thing with Genshin, all right? Go back into Genshin. Go back into Genshin. Let's get rid of Honkai. Let's go back into Genshin. All right. So here's the thing with Genshin Impact. It's still very, very early in its development phase. It's just things are moving so slowly, right? This is the thing I've been talking about. I don't doubt Mahoyo making decisions and having meetings discussing potential changes, bettering the player experience. I don't deny that, and I don't think I don't think we have sufficient reason to believe that they're choosing to ignore it. I think what's evident is a lot of the money that they're making from Genshin is going into other projects. I think that it's fair to say that that would be the case. Just like how initially Genshin came to be partially through Honkai's success as well, right? It's Mahoyo. They own all these products and they're able to move money around as necessary. We're not blaming them for that. What's the problem right now is that it's taking too long. It's taking too long for changes, for important changes to happen, for players to feel like the game is still worth their time. Silent Voice, I didn't cry either. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I'm not too easy to cry. Or I should say, I don't cry easily. English. Ucha is saying, at this point, I'd quit Genshin if Blue Protocol releases. Blue Protocol is not coming for another 2 years. 2023, most likely, if we're lucky. Right? It's Genshin feels like a sandbox game at this point. Swipe, what appropriately named name says, I would quit if there was a refund button. I think most people will. But then again, we paid the money to get the gaming experience, right? So it wouldn't be fair to get the refund. I know you're saying it as a joke, but like when we swiped for Genshin, we were trying to get an experience, and we did get that experience. It's just oftentimes the experience does not measure up to the amount of money that's paid. That's how it works. And I raise a lot of these concerns. I talk about a lot of these issues regarding the Genshin, not because I want to condemn Mihoyo or not because I feel like there's been injustice. I just feel like it's better to talk about these issues when they arise, as opposed to wait for these issues to disappear and come back talking about it 6 months later. You know, like if you argue with your parents, if you argue with your spouse, or you argue with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and they suddenly pull up shit from like 6 months ago, it just it doesn't help. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if you had a problem with it, you should have said something when it came up. That's what I'm doing, right? Every time something happens with Mihoyo, with the game, that I think is not right, or the player base is not treated fairly, I try to voice that concern, right? So a lot of people who are defending Mihoyo with a lot of these, for example, the Halloween, right? The Halloween video. A lot of people saying like, well, you know, Chinese games never celebrate Halloween because China doesn't celebrate Halloween. And then we look at a game like Honkai Impact where they specifically have the words Halloween in their banners for skins, right? They might not celebrate the entirety of Halloween, but it's just it's flawed. Everything that people are defending with are flawed. Ito's abs are nerfed. Well, that's a whole different video. That's a whole different video. So this is what I'm saying, right? People, when we see problems that we have concerns over, we need to voice it. Need to point that out and say, hey, maybe that's not right. Or are you sure about that? Maybe we should be going in another direction, right? It's change may not come immediately, but over time, hopefully, you know, the MiHoYo's a $1 billion company, right? Like any $1 billion company, if they want to continue their success, should cater to player feedback. A good example. Hey, MiHoYo, listen up. A very good example. A $1 trillion company. All right, you guys know what I'm talking about? A $1 trillion company recently, also known as Apple, recently reverted a lot of changes on their newly released devices. How many of you guys have I know a lot of you guys don't like Apple, but they recently announced these big changes, updates to their MacBook Pro series, and they pretty much reverted a lot of the hardware changes that they've made in the past because people have been demanding it. And people have been demanding this and demanding this and demanding this every single year for the past 4, 5, 6 years, right? You don't get changes by staying silent. You get changes by vocalizing it, saying it. Yes, they reverted the touch bar. They're going back to a more tactile keyboard layout, right? They brought back the SD card. They brought back the MagSafe. They brought back the HDMI port. This is how you get change, people. I think gacha gamers, or like gamers in general, have gotten used to getting abused so much to the point where they feel like it's okay to just bend over and take it up the ass. They're okay with it. And honestly, at this point, I'm starting to believe they enjoy it. I don't think it's okay. Like the case with Apple. Apple is a $1 trillion company, people. A $1 trillion company that bends to the will of its consumers. You know what I mean? MiHoYo is a peanut compared to Apple. And Apple is doing things right. They're making good changes that the consumer has been asking over and over many years. That's what I'm saying right now. The things we're demanding right now may not come tomorrow, may not come next patch, but over the years, maybe one day, 5, 6, 7 years down the line, Genshin Impact can be an open world game, free from resin gating, free from, you know, pay to win character models, or whatever. Is that hopium? Yeah, it's a ton of hopium. I'm ODing on hopium here. But what I'm trying to get at is, at its core, the gacha genre is toxic, it's predatory, and it's going to stay this way if people just let it be. All right? A bit of a rant. It's because most people in the community don't understand that we are voicing concerns not for the change. Well, at least I am. I am not voicing concerns and these problems hoping for a change today. I'm hoping that my little ripple, like my tiny, tiny, tiny little ripple that I'm creating here, is able to influence other people in a way where they feel comfortable to speak up. They will feel okay and supported to comment in my video or in other videos to ask for change, demand for change. And in the future, these people will go forward creating their own little ripples. All right? I hope that makes sense. That's why these problems have to be addressed. Right? People keep saying like, oh, just quit. Just quit. You don't like something, just quit. Oh, this doesn't go your way, just quit. You know? Like what is that mentality? Really? Like, what is that mentality? Oh, you don't like Genshin? Then just quit. Like, that's the same thing as telling a depressed person to go off themselves. I know this is getting pretty dark. I know. But, like, that's the same shit. You don't deal with problems by telling people to run away from their problems. It's not, like, it's so stupid. Like, that argument is so dumb to the point where, like, that's why it's giving me the idea that true gacha players, and it's always like, oh, I've been playing gacha for like 23 years. I've been playing gacha since before the internet's been around, right? So then they come and be like, oh, if you don't like it, just quit. There's other games you can play, man. It's what? Do you really like, do you care about this game? Do people really care about Genshin Impact? Like, how many people can truly say they care about the longevity of this game? Truly. Right? And they're out there saying like, oh, you know, just quit. Oh, play something else. Oh, uninstall it. Right? The second any concern, any problem comes up, right? It's absurd, right? It's pretty insane how these people can look themselves in the mirror and be like, hey, I'm contributing to bettering this product. I'm contributing to making this game better for the future players to come, for the current players who wants to see this game hit a 10-year anniversary. Right? Look at the MMO genre. The MMO genre is probably the most shafted genre of them all. I can't remember the last time a good MMO was released. So, they're like, how many people from the MMO genre came to play Genshin Impact? Right? This is the thing, right? Like, this is the thing. Genshin Impact was such a revolution. I don't think a lot of people are. Here's another one of my things I have to say. I'm sorry if I'm getting emotional. No, I'm getting heated. Sorry if I'm getting heated, but people have to understand this. Genshin had an opportunity of a generation. This doesn't happen very often, people. Listen, I think people have problems getting this around their head. Genshin had a once-in-a-generation opportunity where it united gamers from different genres, capable of convincing them that this particular genre is capable of change, capable of being better. It could have been the dawn of an entire new era of gaming, bridging mobile, console, PC, right? Do you know how many people have left this game due to MiHoYo's continued bad business decisions? This is the one that hurts the most, right? This is the one that hurts the most. Why play games? For me, playing games is about the community, right? About having a community. The community will keep the game alive. You can play a single player game, but oftentimes you'll still go online, see Reddit, see forums, right? Seeing people discussing the game or being in private discords. That's what keeps games alive, the community, right? Even small games like gun gas. I don't remember. There are smaller games. There's a game from Korea. I saw a video about it recently. It's called Gun Gats or something like that. Where it's like this really old game. And it's still being kept alive to this day by people running private servers. Why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because Genshin Impact, I feel like, blew the opportunity of the generation by pushing away players who were seeking out, like actively seeking out a new genre, a new game, a new experience. They blew it. And they had more than one chance. They started off strong. Patch 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. 0, 1, 2, 3. These 4 patches were amazing. I want to say they were. They were truly a different experience, right? I've never went through something like this. I never experienced something like this. The amount of attention to detail in a lot of aspects. I felt fine dropping $2,000, $3,000. But once patch 1.4 came, 1.5, 1.6, I started getting worried. But I never lost hope, right? And then 2.0 dropped. We got excited, but there were some problems, right? There were some problems. 2.1 had the anniversary issue, and now we're in 2.2, right? If we line it out like this, it still sounds like we're still pretty early, right? It still sounds like we're still pretty early into the game. And in truth, we are. But when it comes to... But that's looking at it from MiHoYo's perspective. That's looking at it from MiHoYo's perspective. We're still pretty early into the game. But looking at it from the player's perspective, people don't have that much time to give. We don't. Right? So... But... Okay, so Darth Kun is saying something. Says, I feel like the big problem with Genshin is that the game isn't updated fast enough like other gachas, and MiHoYo seems to be investing too much into other games. But here's the problem. Genshin's updates are of really high quality. I think I give credit where credit is due. Genshin's updates are of pretty good quality when they do drop decent patches. But nowadays, like but the filler patches oftentimes can feel dragged out and unnecessary. They're rerunning events, right? They're rerunning old events, and a lot of the things are gated. But I do feel like Genshin's updates are pretty solid overall. Overall, they're pretty good. Especially the ones with new regions, with new space to explore, which patch 1.2, patch 1.6, 2.0, 2.1, 2.2. all have new spaces, right? We had Dragon Spine, we had the Golden Archipelago, we had the 3 phases of the Inazuma dropping. So around like 50% of their patches released to date are pretty solid. I'm not saying Genshin is a bad game. Genshin is still a top game. I can make a video saying playing Genshin Impact right now as a new player would be a phenomenal experience. It's still a great game. It's just for end game players, for mid to late game players, it's a terrible experience. The experience of this game takes a nosedive right off a cliff at 90 degrees once you reach end game. But let me tell you, oh my god, early game, I can't even think of a game to rival Genshin. Early to mid game, one of the best games I've ever played. That's why it's so hard. That's why it's so hard to let go. It's not because I've spent the money. It's because I feel like at any given moment, any patch, MiHoYo can drop something that changes Genshin forever, revolutionizes it. To quote Mr. Mtash, it could change anything. A single patch in Genshin can change everything. That's how close we are to this game being like the bomb. If this was a freaking online, like, freaking side scroller game, I've quit games where I've played and spent more, and I drop it in a heartbeat. When you don't see any hope left, you will leave. Trust me. When you see it's hopeless, people will leave. The reason why Genshin hasn't died yet is because there is hope. There is a lot of hope. But some of the problems that plague Genshin cannot be solved in a day. It cannot be solved in a patch. That's why it's frustrating. That's why we have to continuously talk about it. Some people just don't want to hear it. I can understand if you don't want to hear it. That's fine. You don't want to come home go on YouTube after a long day of work, watching a video talking about how your favorite game that you've spent thousands of dollars on is making the wrong decisions. Nobody, like, I would imagine people don't like that, right? It's not their fault. And I can understand that people choose to not consume that kind of content, but to say even saying it is wrong, that's when we have a problem. You can choose not to consume the content, but saying that nobody should say it, that's like advanced stupid. Yeah, Ivan Galvin is saying, for me, the good of Genshin is more and better than the bad. Exactly. Exactly. For the most part, Genshin is still a pleasant experience. We are only so riled up right now is because we are currently experiencing a small portion of Genshin, specifically really endgame of Genshin, where player progression is just too fast for the developer to keep pumping out content. Right? So that's where we're at right now. But up until this point, it's been amazing. The experience has been truly amazing that MiHoYo has created something that's very magical. But unfortunately, people are very selfish. How should I? People are very selfish, and the more so when it comes to their personal resources, mainly time. When players, like, no matter how much fun they had, no matter like how much they enjoyed this game, they will forget it. They'll forget how much they love this game when they start running into problems. How many players quit in the end game of Genshin Impact, realizing that, oh, they reached the end, there's nothing more to do. They call MiHoYo trash and then be like, worst game ever, worst devs ever, no end game, bam, and they're gone. But they forgot, like, the game, the free game they just spent the last like 6-7 months playing, gave them countless hundreds of hours of entertainment for free. This is when I say people are very selfish. They forget about the good and they only focus on the bad. It's just human nature. Genshin is a good game. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I have to preface every one of my videos with Genshin is a good game. Don't get me wrong. But it doesn't mean we can't say anything negative about it. That's BS. I feel like I want to make a video right now to tell like a proper Genshin Impact 2022 player guide video. Not player guide video, like player experience. What do you call it? Like how you review a game. It's different aspects of the game. Because we have to talk about the beginning experience, the middle experience, the end game experience, and package Genshin as a whole. For people who are thinking of starting Genshin Impact, they need to know what they're getting into. They need to know the current issues that are plaguing the game, the advantages, the disadvantages of progression, of how you progress through the game. I feel like we need that, honestly. Because newer players that come into the game right now can be quite easily overwhelmed. I do want to make a video like that. We could make one right now. We can talk very briefly on the Genshin experience, like the overall experience. Not like in detail. Not like, hi, this is an ultimate 2021 beginner's guide, and when you first start Genshin Impact, you have to do this. Not that. But just to help people understand what kind of game Genshin Impact is and what you should be expecting coming into Genshin Impact when it comes to both content, player experience, community experience, and whatnot, right? I think that's important. I think for most people who want to pick up a new game, they're going to be needing to know this before they get into it. All right. Start spamming hello YouTube. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. Sup, flappers, welcome to another video. And man, 2021 just seemed to have come and gone like a flash of light. It's just, I find myself middle of October, almost November, and looking back at it, man, what a wonderful year it's been. And before we go any further, for the people who keep saying that Genshin Impact is a perfect game, Genshin Impact is great, stop talking about all this negative stuff about Genshin. All right, I get it. Genshin is a phenomenal game. Till this day, I still rank it in, I would say, the top 10 games I've played in my life. Played a lot of games, all right? It's a great game. But it doesn't come without its caveats. As all games do, Genshin Impact has its flaws. And some people may deem these flaws as detrimental. So here today, I want to walk through with you guys, whether you're a veteran or a player looking on the sidelines, thinking of eventually picking up this game. What's going on? What do we have to look for in Genshin Impact? What you should be looking out for in Genshin Impact, right? So a lot of people do think, oh, it's like a reskin Breath of the Wild. And in some sense, you would be right. So let's start at the very beginning, right? Because that's what we need to focus on. I'll walk you through beginning. I'll walk you through early game, mid game, and end game, and kind of give you a general idea of what kind of playing experience you can expect going through this game, and then you can make the decision whether this game is going to be for you or not. All right, so Genshin Impact has its strongest part built into the beginning and mid part of the game. So when I say that, it's when you get thrown into this world, essentially, you have an endless amount of options, being an open world RPG game. Yes, it does have gacha elements to it, but trust me, that quickly becomes a second thought if you can just let yourself get taken along for the ride in the story. It's been proven over and over again that a full free-to-play character loadout can beat the game. And that later I'll speak a little bit on the end of the game. But right now, please focus on the beginning. The beginning part of Genshin Impact is a truly phenomenal experience. And that's when I say Genshin Impact is a great game. That's truly what I'm referring to. That part of the playthrough was unforgettable. And for most players, I think we can echo the same consensus, which is being that Genshin Impact's strongest point has always been the beginning to middle. And as you transition from the early game to the mid game, you'll find yourself filled with purpose. And that is something that lasts for quite a while. And for some, it can last longer than others, depending on how lucky you are with your farming. Yes, there is an aspect of farming and grinding for powerful gear. These are instance-based domains that you repeatedly run through with your units to farm for items you use to upgrade your items that you can pair, mix, and match with your characters to gain more power, to gain boosts and whatnot. All right. And apart from that, they do have a separate weapon system, but that is I'll leave that aside for now because it gets a little overcomplicated. Right now, I just want to focus on the player experience. So a lot of repetition gameplay and a lot of fun-filled events that you will come across, which gives you an ample amount of premium currency, along with great limited time weapon choices that sometimes even rival pay-to-win options. So what I'm essentially saying is Genshin Impact has tailored an amazing free-to-play experience paired with some breathtaking gameplay, and it all culminates into this wonderful late game where you can utilize all your hard work from the early to mid game and transition it all into an amazing and well-packed, well-designed, beyond the sky, beyond the horizon experience in endgame, right? I wish I can tell you that, but this is where the game falls apart, all right? Currently, this is where we are. If you are watching this video near the end of 2021 and you're thinking about picking up Genshin, I can guarantee you that you're going to be getting dozens, if not even 100 hours of good gameplay. I would say the first 48 hours to 60 hours of Genshin, I can't think of another game that has immersed me myself so much, right? The first 60 hours of play, absolutely phenomenal. All right, I think I've used that word to describe it too many times, excessively, but that's truly where Genshin's strength lies, is that beginning to early game. But once you get into the end game, right now the game has a lot of problems. Strictly speaking, there is no end game. There isn't anything meaningful you can transition your mid-game growth into. I mentioned earlier that there is this thing called the Spiral Abyss. Yes, it exists. It's supposed to measure up to the end game experience. However, people have beaten this since patch 1.0, and we are currently on patch 2.2. Forgot for a second there. So we've been 1.0, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, and people have cleared this so-called end game all the way back in patch 1.0. Right? So can you really call it end game? I guess it's better than setting an artificial end game like in some games where realistically players can almost never achieve it, right? It's still something. There is a narrative driven story that is streamlined through all out the game. I think that it's also one of the reasons why people very much enjoy this this adventure that we've embarked on with Genshin Impact. So let me close out everything I've said so far. In patch 2.2 right now, 2021, Genshin Impact is still a great game that takes you along for a great ride, but it comes to a sudden halt towards the end game. When I'd say end game, usually around level 45 or level 50 is when you're starting to reach this point. 45 still a little early. I would say 50 and above, which can take anyone from a couple weeks to just over a month of meaningful gameplay. Of course, all this is gated behind a resin system where it refills very slowly, and its whole design is to make sure that you don't go through the game too fast. So you can see MiHoYo, the company, has taken precaution into making sure people don't blast through the content too fast, but even then, a month into the game, a month and a half into the game, you're going to start to realize that you're running out of things to do, and it won't take too long before you come onto the game, do your daily missions, and pretty much just log off. That's the state where most of the players are at right now. And if you ever do see players frustrated with the game, it's mostly because, it's mostly because that there's a lack of meaningful things to do in the game. And we feel like we've put in all those hours of grinding and hard work essentially for nothing. At least right now. Looking forward, be on the lookout for MiHoYo releasing potential endgame content or repeatable content in Genshin Impact to kind of add more color to the player experience. So until then, I urge you all to stay safe and peace. Oh, by the way, like and subscribe. Bye-bye. You can say bye now. You can say bye now. That's all I wanted to say. I think the Genshin Impact experience is amazing. But, you know, there's some people, there will always be people out there who says, don't talk about Genshin if you don't have nice things to say. Genshin is the best game ever. Don't say anything negative. Bye. Yeah? Pretty much sums up what I have to say, all right? I don't think I missed anything. Yeah. I'm gonna try to upload. Oh, chat. I have an outro now. Get this. I have an outro now. You see all those YouTubers who has outros? I took that podcast music and I made a Hu Tao outro. Maybe I'll change it a little bit and smash it together with some where is it? All right. So I did a little mashup. Tell me what you guys think. So this is gonna be my outro. There it is. It's pretty short. It's an outro. It's supposed to be short, quick to the point. I was thinking I should add some Kaching into this. All right, being like I do feel bad. My girl Kaching is not in here. I want to add some Kaching in here. So I was thinking. So chat. This is what I was thinking. Maybe I could change maybe the middle part to Kaching. I do like the Hu Tao ending here. So I want to change one part. I want to change one part of this to Kaching, but I don't know where she would slot in. Because let's just mute this right now. Let's mute this so we can go through the sequence. So right here in the beginning, having Hu Tao here praying, this is just taken from her. This sequence was taken from her intro, and then I slide cut it to a different part of her intro. Right? And I like this part because if we open the music, I like this part because I slowed it down on purpose to match with the music. And there's Chi-Chi, the zoom. So I'm not going to change this part. So maybe this part? Like maybe the beginning. Maybe the beginning, maybe the beginning here, I want to include Kaching. So maybe I will go in-game. Maybe I can go in-game and look for Kaching. So maybe I can go in and use Kaching's ultimate and capture that. So like maybe I can record Kaching's ultimate and use it. But then again, I don't like it when they have this on the screen. I could have some dual Kaching and Hu Tao action. Maybe, yeah. So I've been thinking, I want to make a nice outro. Everybody has one. All right, everybody has an outro. I'm like the only guy who doesn't have an outro on YouTube. I need an outro. You guys want to see it? Okay, you want to see it again? Okay, one moment. So here's the outro. So for example, I'll just say something here, and I'll cut to the outro so you guys can kind of get the feel for it. I'm gonna turn off my cam here. So it's gonna go something like this. All right, it's gonna go something like this. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, blah 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 blah. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, stay safe and peace. There it is. Stream over? No, no, not quite. Not quite. So basically at the end of my videos, you're gonna already hear the music. So when I'm talking like this, when I'm saying like until next time, I urge you all to stay safe. Peace, peace. Bye. You see what I mean? It's gonna transition over as I'm already talking. So when I'm talking, the music's gonna already start fading in. That's what an outro is, right? You phase the video into an outro. So when I'm talking, you're gonna already start hearing this music start slowly fade in to the scene. Oh, you guys can't hear the music. No. Wait, you guys can't hear the music. Display capture? Oh, what this is? Ah, not it. What is it? Audio output. There we go. So if I'm talking like this would be what it would be like. It's like, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I urge you all to stay safe and peace. Bye. And you would see the play next video, whatever the hell, and like subscribe the channel in the middle right there. Something like that. So Marcus Bullock says, imagine tuning into the stream and that's what you hear and see. So yeah, I might go back, tweak it a little bit. I want to see if I can add kaching into it. If I can't find a nice way, a nice footage to add kaching into it, then I guess we're just out of luck. So I included Hu Tao because I play Hu Tao a lot. She's literally in every single team comp that I play. So yeah. I just had Hu Tao here. But now looking at it, I don't want it to be any longer than this, or else people are going to be saying like, bro, your outro literally takes up half of your video, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna tweak on it a little more. You guys probably will see it in the video tomorrow. What is that music? If you go down to music right now, if you go into the description, it says artist, Cosmic, and the track is called Soul Searching. That's what this outro is called. Like, that's what this song is. But yeah, if you guys want to groove, if you guys want to like riff to it, can I credit the artist for the Hu Tao fan art in the video? I do remember seeing that fan art, but one moment. I'll have it in the link. I'll have it in the link below when I have my videos in the future. I'll just permanently have that artist name in my description. If I can find her again. I remember that one. I used that one a long time ago, but for this particular one, I couldn't find the source. But yes, you're right. I will have that. I'll have the original artist in the description of all my videos going forward whenever I use it. I just need to find it. There's too much Hu Tao fan art. Holy smokes. Wait, I remember that used to be one of the top searches if you just search for Hu Tao fan art. Wait, one moment. Hu Tao fan art. Oh, I found it. Found it. The art is done by Levi? Levi? Is that the original? Oh no, has this been circulated too much to the point where we can't find the original artist anymore? So this is the one that I can find right now. If you guys go to here, if you go on Reddit, it was posted by this person. So I don't think this is the original artist though. So if anybody can find the original artist for this one, because this is the one that I use, if you guys see right here, because that's the one right there, right? Same one. It's this one. So this is the original artist. I don't know if this is the original artist, is what I'm trying to say. So it's very difficult to locate the source. Oftentimes, all this stuff just comes from Google search, which goes back to Pinterest, goes back to Reddit, and you're kind of boned. So yeah. If you guys, yeah, there's no watermarks too. There's no watermarks on this. So you see? Looks like this. Oh, oh, I thought that had the. Usually, artists' names would be tagged in the thing, unless somebody went out of their way to Photoshop it out, which would be a very dick move. Unless it's like literally across her face, I guess that would make sense. But there's no artist tag. There's no watermark or anything. So if anybody knows where this art is originally from, please DM me in Discord and give it to me, so I can credit the original artist. Otherwise, I would just credit this Reddit post, because this is the most clearly defined one I can find. I don't know what OC means. Original content, right? If it's original content, then this would be the artist. Hello. If this OC tag is correct, then this is the original artist, right? Because OC stands for original content, if I remember correctly. So what are the other posts from the Reddit user? So I guess this would be the same. It's this person's art. You can see a similar-ish style to it, right? So I think this is the artist. Hellet. Hellet. Zhongli, but it's Hu Tao. This one's nice as well. I might use this for that's really cute. I might use this for eventually if Mihoyo decides to do Zhongli and Hu Tao mix rerun together. I would use this in the thumbnail, and I was like Zhongli or Hu Tao. Who should you pull? I'll be polling for Huli or Zhong Tao. Thank you very much. Very nice artwork. Check out Pellet. Zhong Tao. Very nice. Oh, 19-year-old girl falling in love with a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000-year-old god. Ship it now. Ship it now. Anyways, that's gonna be that. I'll be going away, seeing if I can tweak the outro a little bit more. Very excited. I'm moving in 12 more days. I'll be moving in 12 more days. Wait, let me see. Am I gonna be streaming after I move? Is it gonna fall on the... No. So 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now, I'll be streaming in the new house. Hopefully, we're getting internet on the 1st of November. 2nd is when we move in, and I'll stream on the 3rd. Don't worry. All right. I think it shouldn't be affected. If things are gonna get affected, I'll let you guys know. All right. Yep, I think that's everything I wanted to say. I want a Hu Tao ghost beanbag. I'm just gonna leave that out there. I want a Hu Tao ghost beanbag. I want a beanbag like this big with Hu Tao's ghost. Just having the little eyes and then the little squiggly mouth. All right, I want that. I want that. So, I think that's everything I wanted to say. Thank you guys for watching. Tune into my video. Subscribe if you haven't, if this is your first time coming in. Maybe you got a good vibe. Maybe you got a bad vibe. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. Would love to see you guys here again. And yeah. Till next time, urge y'all stay safe. Peace, peace. All right. Bye-bye. No outro for you guys now, but get your outro in my future videos. Bye-bye.